Make sure to subscribe for your daily dose of fear, and don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment about your favorite part of today's story. Want even more exclusive scares? Join our membership for members-only live streams and stories you won't find anywhere else. Your next nightmare awaits. Let's get into it. Story 1. The Abandoned Asylum. Our first chilling tale takes us to the heart of an abandoned asylum, a place steeped in unsettling history and shrouded in an eerie atmosphere. This asylum, once a refuge for the mentally ill, had long been forgotten by society. Its crumbling walls and shattered windows stood as a testament to the dark past that lingered within. Rumors of mistreatment and inhumane experiments filled the air, creating a palpable sense of dread that enveloped anyone who dared to enter. As our urban explorer stepped through the rusted gates, a chill ran down their spine. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and the silence was deafening, broken only by the occasional creak of the building settling. Each step echoed through the empty halls, amplifying the feeling of isolation. The explorer felt as if they were intruding on a sacred space, a place where countless souls had suffered, and perhaps still lingered. The dim light filtering through the broken windows cast long shadows, making the walls seem to pulse with a life of their own. As they ventured deeper into the asylum, the explorer's heart raced with a mix of excitement and dread. The peeling paint and rusted metal fixtures told stories of a time long gone, but it was the unsettling atmosphere that truly gripped them. Every room felt like a snapshot of despair, with remnants of the past scattered about. Old medical equipment, tattered patient records, and even a rusted gurney that seemed to whisper secrets of its own. Then came the moment that would haunt the explorer for years to come. As they entered the former patient's ward, a sudden chill swept through the room, causing the hairs on the back of their neck to stand on end. It was then that they heard it. A soft, almost imperceptible whisper, calling their name. The explorer's heart raced as they turned, scanning the room for any sign of life. But they were alone. Or so they thought. Suddenly, a shadow darted across the wall, too quick to identify. Panic surged through the explorer as they felt an overwhelming sense of being watched. The feeling of isolation intensified, and they could almost hear the echoes of the past, the cries of those who had once roamed these halls, trapped in their own torment. With every instinct screaming to flee, the explorer turned and ran, the whispers growing louder behind them, urging them to stay. As they burst through the exit, gasping for breath, the weight of the asylum's history pressed heavily on their shoulders. They had entered seeking adventure, but left with a chilling reminder that some places are better left undisturbed. The abandoned asylum, with its dark secrets and lingering spirits, would forever remain etched in their memory, a haunting experience that blurred the lines between reality and the supernatural. Story 2. The Forgotten Factory. Our second story transports us to the depths of a long-abandoned factory, a place that once buzzed with the sounds of machinery and the laughter of workers. Now it stands silent, a decaying monument to a bygone era. The urban explorer, fueled by excitement and curiosity, approached the factory with a sense of adventure. The rusted gates creaked open, revealing a labyrinth of darkened hallways and shadowy corners that seemed to beckon them inside. At first, the explorer was captivated by the remnants of the factory's past. Old conveyor belts lay dormant, covered in layers of dust, while faded posters clung to the walls, remnants of a time when this place was alive with activity. The thrill of discovery surged through them as they snapped photos and documented their journey. However, as they ventured deeper into the factory, the atmosphere shifted dramatically. The initial excitement began to morph into an unsettling sense of dread. With each step, the explorer felt the weight of the silence pressing down, broken only by the occasional drip of water echoing through the vast emptiness. Strange noises began to punctuate the stillness. Distant clangs that sounded like metal striking metal, and soft whispers that seemed to float through the air. The explorers' heart raced as they tried to rationalize the sounds, convincing themselves it was just the building settling. But deep down, they knew something was off. As they moved further into the factory, the environment became increasingly unpredictable. Shadows danced along the walls, and the air grew thick with an unshakable tension. Suddenly, a loud crash reverberated through the space, sending the explorers' pulse skyrocketing. They spun around, eyes wide, searching for the source of the noise. Was it just the wind? Or was there something, or someone, else lurking in the darkness? Panic began to set in as the explorer realized they were not alone. A fleeting glimpse of movement caught their eye, a shadow darting just out of sight. The feeling of danger was palpable, and every instinct screamed for them to escape. Heart pounding, they retraced their steps, but the factory seemed to shift around them, hallways twisting and turning in ways that felt almost intentional. Desperate to find the exit, the explorer stumbled through the maze of machinery, the sounds of footsteps echoing behind them. The whispers grew louder, almost taunting, as if the very walls were alive with the spirits of those who had once worked there. With adrenaline coursing through their veins, they finally spotted the faint light of the exit. Summoning every ounce of strength, they sprinted toward it, the darkness closing in behind them. Clenching his teeth, Dante shoved himself forward, his back almost to them, and summoning all his power so that he could. As they burst through the doors and into the cool night air, the explorer gasped for breath, the weight of the factory's haunting presence still clinging to them. They had entered seeking adventure, but what they found was a terrifying reminder that some places hold secrets best left undisturbed. The forgotten factory would forever remain a chilling chapter in their urban exploration journey, a place where the past refused to fade away. Story 3. The Haunted House. Our final story takes us to a notorious haunted house, a place steeped in dark history and chilling legends that have terrified locals for generations. This dilapidated Victorian mansion, with its peeling paint and broken windows, loomed ominously at the end of a long, winding road. Whispers of ghostly apparitions, unexplained noises, and tragic events surrounded the house, making it a magnet for thrill-seekers and paranormal enthusiasts alike. It was said that the original owner, a reclusive figure, had vanished without a trace, leaving behind a legacy of sorrow and mystery that still lingers in the air. As our urban explorer approached the house, a sense of foreboding washed over them. The air felt heavy, charged with an energy that was both unsettling and intriguing. Stepping inside, they were immediately struck by the oppressive silence that enveloped the rooms. Dust motes danced in the dim light, and the floorboards creaked beneath their feet, echoing the weight of the house's tragic past. A high, silken sound of soft footprints, mixing with the whisper of a romantic past. Each room told a story, from the faded photographs of long-gone residents to the remnants of furniture that seemed to hold memories of happier times. As the explorer delved deeper into the house, the atmosphere shifted dramatically. Strange occurrences began to unfold. Doors creaked open on their own, and cold drafts swept through the hallways, chilling them to the bone. The explorer's heart raced as they felt an inexplicable presence, as if unseen eyes were watching their every move. In the dim light of the parlor, they caught a glimpse of something out of the corner of their eye, a fleeting shadow that darted past, leaving them questioning their own sanity. But it was in the upstairs bedroom that the true horror unfolded. As they entered, the temperature plummeted, and a sense of despair washed over them. The explorer felt an overwhelming sadness, as if the very walls were weeping for the souls lost within. Suddenly, a loud bang echoed through the room, causing them to jump back in terror. The air crackled with energy, and the explorer could hear faint whispers, indistinguishable yet haunting, as if the spirits of the house were trying to communicate. Overwhelmed by emotion, the explorer felt a deep connection to the tragic history of the house. It was more than just a place of fear. It was a reminder of the lives once lived and the pain that lingered. As they made their way back down the stairs, the sense of unease grew stronger, a feeling that the house was not ready to let them go. Finally escaping into the night, the explorer was left shaken, the weight of the experience heavy on their hearts. The haunted house, with its dark past and restless spirits, would forever haunt their thoughts, a chilling reminder that some places are steeped in sorrow and that the echoes of the past can resonate long after the doors have closed. The emotional impact of their exploration lingered, leaving them with an unsettling sense of unease that would not easily fade. As we wrap up our journey through the chilling world of urban exploration, let's take a moment to recap the spine-tingling stories we've shared today. We began with the haunting tale of the abandoned asylum, where the echoes of the past and unsettling whispers reminded us of the dark history that lingers in forgotten places. Next, we ventured into the depths of the forgotten factory, where the thrill of discovery quickly turned into a desperate race for escape amid strange noises and shadowy figures. Finally, we explored the notorious haunted house, a place steeped in sorrow and paranormal activity, leaving our explorer with an emotional weight that would not easily fade. Extra. Throughout these stories, we've seen common themes of fear and isolation that often accompany urban exploration. The thrill of venturing into the unknown can quickly turn into a chilling reminder of the dangers that lurk in abandoned spaces. Each of these locations holds a story, a history, that deserves respect and caution. It's crucial to remember that while exploring these sites can be exhilarating, it's essential to approach them with care and consideration for both your safety and the memories of those who once inhabited these spaces. As you embark on your own urban exploration adventures, always prioritize safety. Bring a friend, carry the right gear, and never venture into places that feel too dangerous or unstable. Respect the history and the stories that these locations hold, and leave them as you found them. We hope you enjoyed these eerie tales and felt the thrill of urban exploration alongside us. If you found this video captivating, please consider subscribing to our channel for more chilling stories and explorations. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you liked the video and share your own urban exploration experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your adventures, the places you've explored, and any eerie encounters you've had along the way. Thank you for joining us on this haunting journey. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and remember that the world is full of stories waiting to be uncovered. Just be cautious of what you might find.